Righto Josh, when you're looking to repower any boat, the first thing we need to do is look at whether the boat warrants a repower. Yeah, so before we even start the process of looking to repower your boat, what I'll do is I'll jump inside it and I'll have a look at any kind of obvious things that may need changing to improve the safety. I'm not saying it's not a safe boat, but it'll give us both the opportunity to check it out and make sure that when we do the repower that we are picking all of the right bits and pieces to add. We would also look at the entire rig, so that would include your trailer, any of those other associated fittings that are going to better your experience on the water. The safety side of things, the navigation lights, I see that you don't have an all-round white light on here, so potentially going forward we could see whether you want to add those things. So we tailor the rig to suit the owner, so we're looking at what their application is. That could be based around water sports, so obviously we might be going for more power or a different tune on the prop. Obviously if you've got larger bodies, dive gear or weighted belts in your boat, we're going to need a little bit more horsepower. We're going to have to change your propeller selection to make sure that it copes with extra load. So Josh, it looks like you've already got a boat fitting the bill at the moment for you, and it certainly looks like it's a sound boat and it's ready to be repaired. This motor here has done its dash. I'm picking you're a hardcore fisherman by the look of your bait board and your gear inside here. So we can kind of rig this package around your lifestyle and how you use the boat. You're fishing, if you've got a young family coming along, there could be water sports in the future, so we want to make this package do all of that. We want it to be quite rounded. What we're going to do to put your new Yamaha motor on here, first of all we're going to need to remove your old Johnson and assess the transom and make sure that it's going to cope with your new motor on there. We'll replace your timber backing with some new plastic style nylon backing just to keep the corrosion down between the hull and your engine. But we're going to remove that auxiliary bracket. It'll help balance your boat up. Hey look, you've got such a reliable motor on there, you don't need plan B anymore. Yeah. Righto, so we've removed that old 70 horsepower, the control box, all of our associated wiring, and now we've put our 5-inch extension on the back of the boat. Because of the nature of the boat being a little bit older, and 20-inch was your norm back then, we're going to look at making it a 25-inch transom, so that'll allow us to have an engine that is a higher bottom cylinder, so that our static waterline doesn't upset our power head. As we get your transom height higher, that'll allow us to put the 25-inch shaft engine on here, and it'll keep it nice and safe and away from that slop that you might be in when you're fishing, because it's really important for that bottom cylinder to stay away from your static waterline. So as we lift the motor up 5 inches, our acceleration onto the plane is going to be better, our fuel efficiency is going to be better, and for a given speed, our RPM will be less. Also, we're going to check your steering system. It looks like it's the original steering system you had in there, mate, so I think you might have mentioned to me earlier that you've had a steering system fail. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to try and avoid that, so we'll put a nice new helm and steering cable in for you. Yeah, also too, with the change out in your engine, all the associated cabling, all your remote cables, your wiring, we're going to remove all of that old stuff. We're going to run it all back through underneath your gunnel. At the same time, we'll make sure that all of your electronics, your current electronics, your nav lights, your sounder, your switch panels are all safe. So as we tie all of that stuff up behind your dash, we'll make sure that it's all safe, that you're not going to have any electrical problems while you're out there. Everyone will be able to see you with your nav lights going, and your fish finder, spotting all those big fish you're after. So going forward, Josh, what we're going to do is replace your remote control as well. But also you've got some old gauges in there. There's going to be a little bit of a work involved to hide all of those old holes that you're left with as we remove all of the gear out of the front. So our intention is to put a nice black acrylic backing right across your dash. It'll look pretty sharp, yep. So the new gauges are going to give you the ability to read fuel burn, engine trim, battery voltage and speed at a glance. So the next exciting bit is we're going to get that new 70 horsepower Yamaha. I can't wait, it's always the most exciting time of the fit out. We're going to unpack it and hang it up and see what it looks like.